Here is Thomas Sowell. This is the interview that I did with Thomas Sowell in 2018. I asked him about this very point that Joe Rogan just referenced there, where is it ever too late to take back government power? And Thomas Sowell, ladies and gentlemen. In an area where the government has taken on a bigger role than it's supposed to. I think one of the things you hear all the time is it's sort of too late. I think a lot of people think it's too late to take back that government power.
No, heavens, during the Reagan administration, that was the only time I know of when the Federal Register grew smaller, that is, where they compile all the laws that have been passed in a given time. So it can be done. It's not easy, but it can be done. Someone once, there was some issue that Reagan was discussing, and someone said, it's complicated. He said, it's not complicated. It's just not easy to do. I mean, right now, one of the big farces out here talks about affordable housing, and they're appointing blue ribbon committees to look into why there's no affordable housing. And I think that's like appointing a blue ribbon committee to explain why the ground is wet after a rain. I mean, it's very simple. If you prevent people from building housing and the population is growing, you're going to have a housing shortage, and you won't have affordable housing. It's really, economics 1 during the first 2 weeks.
What can we do right now? I mean, so really this would be about just sort of electing more libertarian-minded politicians then? I mean, is that really the only way we can change things, do you think?
No, I think the main thing, people have to know what the facts are themselves. If everyone knew what all the facts were, I think you'd have an entirely different set of people elected.
Oh, I love that line, right? It's like, if we could just inform people enough, they wouldn't be falling for this nonsense, right? The empty shell of a human being, Justin Trudeau, sounding like a nice guy, with his nice suit and his nice hair and his nice socks, saying things that sound so right. If you had an informed electorate, people wouldn't fall for it, right? Perhaps this is exactly why Democrats here want everyone to go to public schools, and they're so afraid of private schools and charter schools and homeschooling, because they need people to be stupid. Maybe it's really that simple. They need a seriously misinformed, confused, dumb group of people who have an ahistorical take on who built this country and what it's all about, so that they can continuously attain power. But underneath everything Sowell is talking about there, and man, if you have not seen that interview, I hope that you'll go watch it after. Let's make sure we link to that original interview in this video. And you can hear it actually in my voice. I never get nervous. I can speak in front of 10,000 people. I do whatever shows I do. I never get nervous about any of this stuff. It's like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I don't feel nerves related to any of this. Then when I do stand-up or anything else, I never feel nerves. That's the only time I think in my professional life I've ever really been nervous. You can hear it in my voice. There's almost like a frog in my throat as I was talking to him, because I was just like, man, this is such a living legend. But the point there is, you just have to have the will to do it. Okay, so we can have an informed populace. That'll be good. Enough of us will know what reality is. We'll know what our rights are. We'll understand what these people are. But then you have to have the will. It's complicated to do things. Okay, but so what? We're going to do things. We're going to make things happen. We're not going to let you take our rights. And you need to find enough people who are willing to do that. And occasionally, you are lucky enough to find a politician who will do just that. And I guess those are the people that we need more of right now.